first and foremost, we're going to face the east. Give all honor, glory, and praise
to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadas.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Teacher rule well and who we learn from daily. All right, show one to the Bible, child of the house of David, a sincere salutation to the sincere occupation of word and truth. All right, spreading the gospel, good news to Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, known as today, but the Israelites, God's chosen people of the Bible. All right, salvation is for you and you alone. This includes the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigner, who may look like the heathen, act like the heathen, but their father's line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, you gotta have all three to be a part of the nation of Israel. That's who the blessing was given to, Israel. All right, he, Prince of Power, Yasharallah. All right, in these times, all right, in the end times, it's prophesied that Yahweh, the name of the Heavenly Father, and he exists, all right, is going to send his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. His true name is Yahushai. Yah meaning he, Yahushai meaning deliverer, all right? He's Savior, okay? And he's going to bring back, all right, restoration to the earth, all right? And bring back a deliverance, all right, to the nation of Israel, okay? You know, where the Hebrew Israelites coming back, you know, through the Spirit, all right, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, but today, you know, America, all right, it's going to get hit with thermonuclear destruction, all right, during World War III. Okay, we're coming into in these latter end times where only a couple prophecies is left. All right, to unfold. All right, one of those being the MOTB, you know, the MARK of the beast. Okay, we're gonna get into that, you know, right now because you got what Elon Musk, you know, not chosen but appointed, you know, to this position of power, come out saying that you know the government's going to implement a blockchain with a cryptocurrency. Right? And all that ties into the MOTB, okay? Because that CHIP is going to be Psalms 10. You know, Esau sitting in the sitting in the shadows lurking.
Yeah.
Right? In secret places. Right? These modern day centurions.
And he got back in the turn lane.
Right. It's doing weird odd shit. So without further ado, let's get into the scriptures. You got it.
Come. This Habakkuk 2 and 3. Or you want me to start up a little bit?
No, you can start too.
Come. It says, and Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth them.
Right. So write the vision, okay, make it plain upon tables. What we're making it plain upon tables, all right, prophecy. All right. The mysteries and understanding of this book. Okay? Blowing that trumpet to warn all right, the nation of Israel what's to come. All right, first and foremost. And also to give to show these other nations the judgment that's coming to its place. All right, because Jacob's trouble is first for the nation of Israel to receive that punishment, that chastisement. Right, that starts with these wicked Israelites who know that they're Israelites. Right, and how about Yahushai, sifting the house of his house first. All right, because hey, all sinners must, all wickedness needs to get cast out of the body. Okay, so you got it.
3, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right, and it's speaking. All right, the MOTB, is speaking through what? It's miracles. All right, the technology advancements. Okay, and that sword is fervent. that's pretty much set to go. All right, from from Neuralink, all right, to whatever other company is coming out with they thing. But now you have, you know, Elon in this appointed who's pretty much, you know, a main player in the MOTB prophecy. All right, because he has the most well, his most well-known branded device. I'll say it like that.
Yep. It's like it's one. It's the one of the biggest forms where he has put his finances into. All right, above his Tesla, above his SpaceX. All right, all those are secondary to come up with the ability to take control.
Yeah, and you've seen Trump take away funding from these other, you know, from government agencies, from what was that?
School.
I'm trying to think of the Department of Education, and what did he put? Where did he put them to? Building up, you know, storage.
Mm-hmm.
Beefing up the AI advancement.
Yeah. Keep on pulling it out. See, he's on different.
Huh?
I said he keep on pulling out his phone.
Right.
Yep.
But nevertheless, you know, gotta keep working.
It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Right, so though it tarry, though it's not happening today, all right, but we're seeing it today. Okay? It wasn't happening, you know, when the apostles started you know, to really break down the MOTB, because hey, the apostles had the knowledge that it was a seed, you know, for ages.
Yep.
You know, for decades.
Yep. 40+ years. Hey, this truth has been coming out.
They couldn't see it there, but the faith had lit them, you know, there. All right, and now news, mainstream. Hey, it's on mainstream. It's all mainstream media. Okay. How would you like to, you know, have your financial or digital bank account, you know, lodged into your hand?
Right.
How would you like to waive? You know, it sounds like a sci-fi movie.
How would you like not to be able to have anything ever taken from you again?
Right.
But yet, hey, this central bank and digital currency setup, they want to be able to get it into your bank account and tell you what to do, when to do it.
Right, that's they're gonna create a reason, right, to mandate this. Right, that mandate, digital, you know, the MOTD mandate is coming. You know,
God.
that's cherrying, it's on the brink of happening. They just need a lateral, you know, they just need a fallout to implement this NWO. Yeah, and what's going to cause it is an economic collapse. Okay, whether it be, you know, hackers, you know, outside entities hacking America, whether it just be a complete fall of the dollar, all right? These other nations dropping the dollar,
Yep.
all right? Inflation, so on and so forth. It's going to cause for a, you know, for these elites, all right, and the government to call for, you know, complete control.
Yeah, countries right now not learning about the dollar, not using the dollar.
Yeah, but okay,
I mean, they're not using the dollar, but we know that the economies are so linked together, right? That there's portions, and that's the only reason why the dollar is sustaining itself right now. But hyperinflation, hey, will be in effect. You're starting to see these trade wars, all right? These sanctions on goods and everything. What did Trump say? He said Canada, China, and Mexico, all right, the water. Canada, China, and Mexico, he was going to impose tariffs, all right? It's a 30-day extension on those right now so they can come to the table and try to work something out. But how did China respond? China's talking about 75%, all right? And, hey, America is a number one consuming market.
Yeah, wait until all the terrorist actions take place.
Gone.
Yeah, those tariffs are terrorists.
Gone.
They in that 30-day, that 30-day, from I forgot what
Revelations 13 and 14, it says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth.
Start it.
Revelations 13 and 13. And he doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Yeah, actually started.
I guess. Revelations 12 and 13 and 12. And he exerciseth all the power in the first beast before him, and causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
Right, that was wrong. All right, but now today, whose deadly wound was healed, coming back as America. All right, Babylon the Great. All right, we exercise that same power.
God.
Okay.
And he doeth great wonders.
And then what was Rome's power? They had the power of the sword. All right.
Yep.
And these great wonders that he's talking about is, dropping them BOMBs on and going back to World War II.
Yep.
Got it.
So that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men.
Right. Who rained down, fire? Yahweh. Yahweh did it. When Elijah called on, and he did it to Sodom and Gomorrah too.
Yep.
Likewise, Sodom and Gomorrah share that same judgment with Babylon the Great. All right, but Yahweh said it will be much more tolerable in that day.
Right. All this, all that happened was a precursor, right, to show Yahweh Shai's power. Hey, and also what the outcome of wickedness is. All right, the outcome of wickedness of a land here in Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, aka Rome 2.0, here on the shores of America, all right, is suffering that same fate. All right, because America is the modern day Babylonian, Rome, and all these kingdoms wrapped up into one. All right, the whoredoms. That's why, as the brother just quoted, it'd be much more tolerable in that day than for Sodom and Gomorrah. All right.
Yeah, but they spiritually the reincarnate. Well, they're the reincarnated system of that first beast. Okay.
Yep.
Coming out of Rome, you got all these comparisons to Rome in our government system, to the architecture of this place, to the Colosseums, to it is wrong. And again, there's no new thing under the sun.
God.
The legislative branches, all right, the plebeians, the patricians, all right, the same thing as the Democrats and the Republicans.
Yep.
All right, how the modern day Caesar is the president. Where even going back into Rome, they thought that they were voting in their Caesar, but really it was, hidden council putting in these Caesars.
Right.
All right. appointing that you've seen that in Rome. All right, sorry.
Gladiators?
Gladiator.
Gladiator 2?
Yeah.
Any old...
Yeah, well, how did Denzel get his power? Because he played, used the brother to
Right.
To kill off the other brother.
Yep.
All right, so he could come in because he knew that the people wasn't messing with the younger people. All right.
He says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of these miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they may make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live.
Right, so he deceived, being that he had these nations involved that nuclear power, right? And he had them thinking that they could, that strength that the Lord gave Esau at that point in time, had the rest of the nation shook. Right?
Gone.
They pretty much play out the same thing that the Greco-Roman Empire had too. Right? They had military might that was beyond beyond these other nations.
You're right, because they had what? They had steel. All right?
They had iron.
Or iron. Just
Yeah.
like it.
Well, yeah, and that was Rome's stronghold, or power. Going back to that resource.
It was a new mineral that was
How
found.
to fashion that weapon. That goes back to the blessing that Esau was. Said by the sword, so he makes his living off of slang. All right, he's a rich man. You gotta
Take that.
Yeah, but you gotta coerce his way to the top, or you gotta fight his way to the top. And, you gotta use the sword to get to where he at. And this MOTP is just another device, another part of his arsenal.
God.
You got and the devil, what does it say in Jeremiah 49th chapter? Wisdom and teaching. He has all these gifts. Can you grab that in Isaiah 54, I believe 16, the codes? Yeah, got it.
Isaiah, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire."
Yeah, who created the smith? How was created the smith? All right, that smith, going back to who created the worker who fashioned this weapon.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
Who's the waster? All right, the one using it's ironic that it's not ironic that or coincidence that Yahweh Shai named his devil Esau, which means wasted away. All right, and look at how he treats the fatness of his blessing. All right, he destroys everything. All right, everything he does, destroys the earth. That's why it says when he gets taken out, the king of Babylon gets taken out. Okay, then and Esau loses power, and even the trees is gonna rejoice because he pulls the life out of the earth. All the oil he drains resources. Cuts down all these trees. Pollutes everything. All right. But he wastes everything.
God.
Ultimately, that's going back into that nuclear, and today, that goes into nuclear weapons. Alright? got all that power. They got the power to make fire rain down from the heavens, you know, with a push of a button. All right.
God.
15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Go read what we call it on.
Oh, Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life to the image of the beast. And the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast shall be deleted.
Right. I mean that if you don't worship this system getting put in place, all right, that image, all right, goes into the you know, not just a picture of Chancellor Borgia, all right, but this whole government, you know, ruling government, which the beast system includes America, NATO, and the EU. Which,
Yep.
and there's some conflict there, right? Because Trump's trying to take over Gaza.
It's got a beautiful property.
Man, you know, not a youth actually gave him the green light to say, I think that would be a great idea. Push ahead, draw him, you know, release to the flock, draw him out a little bit.
God.
Right? Go ahead. Why do they want that land? They want that territory, you know, it all goes back to the oil.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoops.
All goes back to the blood of the earth.
Right. It
Yeah.
goes back to greed. and
Black gold.
try to cut out these other pretty much these you know, financial risks, because the collapse of the dollar weighs heavily on, you know, whether or not Russia wants to, you know, bring that gold standard in.
God. They funny. Yeah, they out.
You know,
Dude roll by, officer roll right behind him.
undercover.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yeah, the Lord say, you know, the devil's going to make all, you know, bow down to the system. All, small, all right? Small, you know, first, test group, you know, that other parts of the kingdom, other world, you know, already have this system in place. All right, it's not under the umbrella of the individual, but it's like it's a test trial. So yeah, Sweden. Then you got these other, you know, people that are being rehabilitated or have medical disabilities. Now he's playing video games, but he just got the CHIP and going hard in some Call of Duty games.
Yeah, and also, you know, doing the same with Peter with Bill Gates, one that planted this thing in all the babies, man. So you can find it. It's safe. Just in case somebody want to do a baby
So
scan.
it should have, because when it started off as tracking device, okay, you think that where it was their first trial, you know, a small test run was in that was in the military. All
Well,
right?
the first test run was in dogs.
Yeah, you had it in dogs.
Yeah,
but you
dogs
had
and
it
cats.
In the military as well, they had it in their soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, look at that movie, Manchurian Candidate.
Yep.
Now you had that information come out that they're going to use the displaced Gazans, you know, people of Gaza. You know,
To make sure there's none left in the area.
and device, pretty much, you know, on them. That's another test trial. But sooner or later they ain't gonna have time for these test trials, because they pretty much said that technology.
Pledge allegiance.
No, people that's like paralyzed.
Oh, paraplegic.
You know, and they're doing them on them, you know, as
Showing, you know, we just relaying the message. You can actually have 1 Corinthians 15. Actually, you grab the
You got it, Ezekiel?
You got it.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 1. It says, "Again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying," verse 2, "Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman," verse 3, "if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people," verse 4, "then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head."
Right, so we're supposed to warn the people, give them the message, hey, this guy was coming with that sword. Hey, that sword being, in this case, all right, with a implantable device, all right, that's going to disconnect you from your power, all right, and reserve you a spot in the lake of fire, right?
Because you're making that conscious decision that you rather rely and choose, you know what I'm saying, to be with Esau, or, you know, let him be God over you instead of serving how much you want to show him.
Taking the bag, you know, pretty much you taking the kingdom on this side. You're taking your chances, throwing the dice, and taking the pleasures of this world. Hey, now, you can't serve the straight way. How can you expect, you know, you can't go through these little hardships, as how Shai said, my yoke is light, right? You can't bear this burden, right? How can you expect to receive, you know, the pleasures of the kingdom?
God.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 8. It says, "For if the trumpet give a certain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?"
Yeah, so if you don't speak the right things, hey, the people ain't gonna know. All right, you gotta go back to camp and say that the MOTV is sin. All right, you can't buy and sell with sin. All right, you can't make hey, money isn't sin. It says the love of money is the root of all evil, right? But hey, money is a defense. You gotta use it to get, you know, to get through it. And hey, well, I was talking to this brother's brother, his brother's brother, and you know, we're gonna have to utilize, you know, this cryptocurrency and whatever, you know, new technology updates happen until, you know, the MOTV roll out. You know, until we have to put you know, until Esau try to make you cross that line, all right, to receive that device, you're gonna have to utilize the system.
God.
It ain't gonna be, you know, you're gonna have to know have that discernment whether or not to something if that's going off or not.
Let the beat chill.
God, you got to be able to stand on business, as the young people say, right?
When that day comes, but if it's not you know, CHIP in your hand, then, you know, good. You could use, you know, cryptocurrency. You could, you know, build your digital wallet.
God.
All right, if it's a benefit or a defense, there ain't nothing wicked about that.
God.
All right, but you got to know what to look out for. You got to know that, you know, that what is sound doctrine. All right, you got to know for a fact what the MOTV is if you think you're gonna have a chance to save yourself from it. All right, and you can't save yourself with that fear. That's all you know what's going on. But you know, protect yourself from the ignorance of, you know,
Pride.
taking.
Knowledge too.
Yeah.
Directing you off and not letting you know that this is what that is.
Especially people getting paid off because they not at anything that look just like you, you know, act just like you.
All right.
You've seen it happen. And they get corrected by someone. Like, no, that's not what it is. This is what it is. But it's like you take it if you want to, and that's your life, Mr. Postman. You know, these are warnings to let you know, hey, don't take it.
And like the apostle Tahara always say, we're gonna see when they roll out the MOTV. But IUI can't see me. Okay.
Yep.
But how they change which of they got you. All right, or what comes out of it.
That's misleading me. You misleading the flock, man. That's a lot of blood on your hands, man. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so good. Back on Revelations 13 and 16, he says, and he causes all. Revelations 13 and 17, and all, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Yeah, no man might be able to do the trade. You can't go buy anything from your store, can't go to a restaurant.
As they tried to do that with the Icky Vicky, the Crown C19. All right.
That was again a testimony to see how people who's going to be walking around in a basketball, right there. Who's compliant these things? Who they need radical, right, group to look out for.
God, I got it.
Says you have Trump was pretty much marking these groups speaking out about Christianity, which that plays into the famine of the word.
God.
Christian.
Or what he likes to say,
Prophets of doom.
But he wants to put something in place to where people are speaking out against this worldly Christianity.
Right, and you know this because the devil didn't even put his hand on the Bible like every other president before him. All right, getting sworn in. This is supposed to be a country founded by what does it say? One nation under God. All right, this is supposed to be the moral compass of the world. This is what Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, aka America, all right, said that they were. This is supposed to be the gold standard and supposed to be, what does it say? God bless America, all right? Every moment and every time that these devils and these politicians get on TV or talk about the country as a whole, all right, God can bless them then, all right? But yet they want to take so-called their God. They want to take the true God, the true living power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, out of the mix and prop up their idols. All right? They're talking about their power and the power that they have. That they are a bunch of idolaters and self-worshippers. All right? Matter of fact, Salaki, I have this before we go on. It's book of Psalms, chapter 94 and verse 16, and it reads, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?"
The elect started with the prophets on the highways and byways, 144,000 right? That's the leaders, supposed to be the leaders of this nation.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Starting with the head apostle,
God.
And those are the elders and bishops. Those are the leaders.
Right.
Right? Who came in today, they were.
Right, and not these, and it goes to prove once again, not these elected officials. All right, Israel, under the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, under Yahweh Shai's direct order, under King David, and then the rest of the men, all right, who are of the governing body of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is to lead not only the nation of Israel, but the entire universe. this entire everything that you know, to the world. Okay, so Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has already demanded it and deemed it. He set up righteousness in the earth by his only begotten Son. This is Yahweh's will.
Yeah, what he say in the book of Sirach, the 10th chapter, he said that day he will set up one that is profitable.
God.
All right, the only one that's profitable, you know, for Israel and the well-being of this planet, all right, is Yahweh Shai.
God.
All right, because he created this world, all right, and the power of the Elohim created this world with him, all right. So that's why we have that responsibility of taking care of it, all right, and pushing forth righteousness. That's why it says in Isaiah the 2nd chapter that through that mountain, all right, everybody's going to go forth to learn righteousness, and the laws is going to be pushed, you know, out from the Israelites.
Yep.
All right, in the land once we get it back.
Yes. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, starting at verse 9, and it says, "Behold, I will make them the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee."
Yeah, who does he love and who does he hate? All right, so I love Jacob and Esau.
God.
Verse 10, it says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth." And to go into this word "world," it goes back to the Greek oikomene, and the definition we have for the inhabited earth, or the Roman Empire and all the subjects of the empire, the portion of the earth. So basically, everybody is going to have to go through this.
God.
The time where we know is focused and on Jacob, and everybody's going to see this hardship. All right, everybody's affected, but because this is the world was made for who? For our sake, for the sake of the Israelites.
Okay, go ahead and pull that. The world was made for our sakes.
Yeah, what's that, second Edris?
Yeah.
6 and 50. It started at 56. So, real quick, I'm gonna have you grab this.
Yep.
Because as the brother was saying that just read it.
This Isaiah 9 and 16, it says, "For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed."
Yeah, this starts from the president, all right, to the false prophet, the pastor in the Christian Catholic church promoting that false way, you know, not according to the true scriptures.
Right.
All right, because they just speak after their own heart. All right, and basically they're going to be down with, because you got churches out here that push that funny agenda. All right, it says you had that one lady speaking at church indoctrination.
Yeah. And that goes into Eve leading the household too. Flock to the slaughter.
Right, if you follow the devil, and the blind leaders are blind, and they both follow his. Lord said, the deceiver are both his.
God.
All right, but he said that he said his true teacher is to set that way straight, to make a straight way. All right. So we in the cause we better, repent and get right back, but you got to figure out what's true, for your well-being. And the prudent man looks,
foreseeth the evil.
Yeah, foreseeth evil. So the prudent man looks, is doing, the research, for his well-being.
Being that watchman. It's Isaiah 36:6. It says, "Lo, they trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt." Where?
Thou trustest. Start from the top.
Isaiah 36:6. Lo, they trustest in the staff of his broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go unto the hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trusted him.
Yeah, so lo, thou trustest the staff of his broken reed. A very thin, stick to try to, plant it to the ground is going to break on your ass.
Yep.
All right, instability. All right, that's what this system is. It's just waiting to crash. It's going to blow away from the crash out. All right. So, and where's that stick going to go? It's going to pierce you in your hand. Same thing with rocket. It's going to be a 666 that's Chi stigma. Chi stigma.
Yep.
Stigma being to be
Pricked.
Right? And ultimately, that's what he's trying to prick you. All right?
With a little prick.
So pretty much, if you trust in the rulers of this world, you're going to get stabbed. All right? You're going to get stabbed and jabbed. It's going to be the MOTB is a one-hit death blow. And, once you make that commitment to and worship this devil, the Most High is done with you.
Right. And that's you, Yasharala. That's for you, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. Doesn't matter about you other nations. Live your best life. Do whatever it is that you want to do. All right?
That's why, hey, if you're of another nation, and you know for a fact that your father's line don't go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right, to the 12 tribes of Israel, and you gotta, just go and live your best life.
All right.
You gotta put my phone on.
Your best wicked life.
Right? This is your last, this is your last hoorah. Well, I didn't say that. Why does it rain and that's the main thing? All right.
This is Acts 17. It's like, yeah. This is Acts 17:24. It says, the Most High that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Yahweh Shai of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in the temples made with hands.
Right. The temple,
Got it.
Yahweh Shai said that, the temple was built.
Plug it in more.
All right, but it's not really to man-made devices.
Water.
All right. The MOTB ain't safe. So, the chariot.
What did he say too? You get that, you got, like the brother said earlier, you got a missile with your name on it, man. Say he's gonna destroy you in the presence of the Lamb and that fire and brimstone, man.
That's a missile on top.
It's like that Sarah Connor.
All right.
There ain't no way back.
Yeah. No, he's holding second address again.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6.
Oh,
I will start at verse 54. And it says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, and of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Verse 55, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou hast made us the world for our sakes.
made the world for our sake. That our sake, right? The sons of God in the times of old, they're going down that righteous seed line, the seed line of blessing, going down to the Israelites today.
God.
All right, it's not a physical appearance thing, but it's a bloodline thing. All right, Israel has been scattered, right, as it stands in the sea. All right, that's been scattered throughout the whole world. So therefore, they look like, you know, every color under the sun. All right, but the spirit, all right, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai knows the spirit.
Spirit bears witness with our spirit.
The spirit bears witness because it's not the truth. So you can't make yourself look like that dude.
Who
You
else?
look like a white supremacist, right? And
Right. There's no what they say. I'm a spiritual Israelite.
spiritual Israelite and things. You had a spirit, that means that you're the truth and knowledge, right? And truly believe wholeheartedly on Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai and call upon those names. That you're an Israelite.
God.
Curses, those are just traits, mark, signs, and wonders. You know, a token.
Yep.
All right, that's an indicator. All right.
Romans 8:16, it says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. So if this word resonates with you, even if you look like the other nations, you're an Israelite, man. You know?
Right.
That's the tell-all being, because the word is a two-edged sword, dividing asunder to the bone and marrow.
Yep.
So it's going to root you out. You're going, the devil's going to come out of you if you try to stick around too long.
Yep.
All right, the demon gonna hop on you. Be like, no. And, you know, so it's not true. Even nation is gonna get mad when you pull out Revelation 29 on them. All right, or you know. But what about us? That's what people gonna say. Yeah. No, I'm just saying. What about us? Like, what's
Where's your battery?
huh?
Where's your battery?
It's even that covering.
Okay. I thought his is not charging it.
Because it's not on. Gotta hit this button on the side.
Oh.
That's a charge
It's
now.
right there though. It's underneath the cover.
Okay.
He just put it on that because you know it's
Oh, my bad.
yeah, yeah, go to second.
Yep.
Does it work?
Yep.
Second Ezra 9 and 7 says, and everyone that should be saved, that should be able to escape by his works and by faith.
Everybody making it out of this place, they're going to be delivered through faith and works. Right? It says escape, right? So when you escape something, it's a close call.
Right.
It says that back in 1 Peter, it says that they shall be scarcely saved. All right? Where shall the sinner appear? Right?
Whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land.
The land of where? Israel, because we don't get brought back over there. Somebody might grab Isaiah 14:1 that show that, hey, that stranger is going to get taken to the land. That stranger being the Israelite, the Gentile, the Israelite foreigner.
Cool.
Right? Being brought back. Okay? Why? Because their seed goes back to the seed line of Yahshua. Alright? Ultimately goes back to Yahweh.
Gone.
Right.
I got it.
First Adam.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1, and it reads, "For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel."
It's only by the Lord's mercy we're not consumed. That Israel's still, alive and kicking and going, because we've received, crazy amount of chastisement. If the Lord didn't want us here, he would have done away with us a long time ago.
Right.
But he made that promise, and Yahweh now go back to his word. Right? Since I gave him that promise, they didn't keep it. They made a covenant.
And set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. A family member.
But what is reconciliation? Go back to, like friends. All right, to get brought back. All right, made and good, rekindle that friendship. All right, that's what Yahweh Shah did for us by when he went up on that cross.
Ah.
All right. Yeah, so no greater that one give his life, lay down his life for his friends.
Right.
Alright. Yahweh Shai had that love for us. Alright, therefore we are here today the Lord's gonna preserve us to make it out, Lord willing we be those things.
God. Hey.
We be a part of that elect. We got more on that. Yeah, but that stranger, the Israelite amongst these other nations, what did Paul say? He said that that we were all once Gentiles.
Right.
All right. Dumb Gentiles following idols. All right.
And ultimately the refining process, so that Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, to see if we are, friends of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, is you really with Yahweh?
Are you really for him?
They go back to the faith and works.
Like confirmation.
Give your life for me.
Yeah, the last John Wick. That looked like an Ammonite. Tell John Wick. Pretty much, friendship is everything's good.
Yep. Hey, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai said, test a friend. You can try a friend.
Right, so when things are bad, when this persecution comes, and that time of tribulation, you won't know if your true color is going to be shown. How you treat the body, how you really get down.
Yep.
Most I say he's coming to everything shall be revealed.
God.
And that's his light is doing that.
Slocky.
Back on 2nd Ezra, 9 and 8, it says, shall be preserved from the said perils dwelling, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Yeah, talk about predestination. All right. There's a preserved remnant, of Israel that's going to receive this salvation.
The ones that gave Yahweh Shai, the ones that gave life for the elect,
It was a capital.
144,000. Preserved. Lord willing, we are
Maybe it
those
was
men.
a capital of Chaldeans, Syria.
9 says, then shall they be in a pitful cave, which Now he abused my ways.
Now
Where's the
have
first and second?
Now have abused my ways. And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
right. So put it, Lord, put it in amplification. The wicked of his people.
God.
And those, that come against this truth and the gospel is for, Israelite man, child. All right, it's here for the testimony and for an opportunity, all right, to be brought back. But you're gonna disregard it, and the Lord's gonna do away with you. So you say you dwell in torment. So Jacob's trouble ain't nothing. That's a whole other beast. You see, famine, mass cancellation,
Cannibalism.
It's like
cannibalism.
every horror film, action film, movie, all that shit all in one.
Think of World War Z, 30 Days of Night.
Hey, and because at the same token, same time, the Final Destination. Hey, if you have not Yahweh Shem Shai, all those things you're going to experience.
Yeah, go to Jeremiah 30.
But yet, if you do have Yahweh Shem Shai, you can cling on to Him. You're still going to suffer and see these things, but you also get a love story in there.
What's the scripture we bring out all the time is knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of my tongue.
God.
And these mighty men gonna bug out. These financially
I'm just
stable
gonna read it from here because when I click
what
it,
they
it brings
gonna
me
do,
something else.
and
Got
their
it.
riches,
Yeah.
rumble.
I just where we get it from. I just
And
wanted
their
to hold
gold
it.
tanker.
Jeremiah 30 and 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his
Loins.
loins, water, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into pelters.
Right, that's not because, the devil has made it possible for men to get pregnant now. Right? That's because they've seen so much pain and tragedy, and that they sick to their damn stomach. It's Isaiah 60. Pretty much your worst nightmare. Become your reality.
It says, at last, for that day is great, so that is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Who's that? He's the elect. Alright? Not all of it. Israel going to be saved out of it. Only the elect.
Pull Ephesians 5 and 16.
Yeah. And saying
Start at
time
50.
so great that it's even Jacob's trouble, so we know it's trouble for Israel, right? First and foremost, but the whole damn world's in trouble, man. All right? But this is really for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Samoanians, man. It's Israel's trouble, Jacob's trouble, all right?
And I got it right here. This is Isaiah 66. In verse 4, it says, I also will choose their delusions and bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that which I delighted not. That goes into those torments. They, as a plague of the mind, it is one of the worst things you can receive. And when in the times of Egypt, he plagued these Egyptians with
Darkness.
Apparitions.
Apparitions, yeah.
Them chariots blacked out. They couldn't see shit when they was trying to chase down Jacob. Right? But there's also those apparitions, those spirits, those demons out there, just plaguing them. They think about, a scary movie, shit running across the thing in the dark.
A perfect example of that would be the movie Insidious.
Yeah, Insidious. Yeah, that little demon, dark from all over the movie, crawling across the. I had a nightmare after I seen that. I had a nightmare with that shit. I was like, damn. You put some of these, but he said, I will also choose their delusion. So whatever your delusion is, whatever your worst The biggest fear is the Lord will bring it to you if you don't fall under that grace and mercy.
God.
He said, and I will bring their, I'm going to just read it again, and I will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. He gave you the opportunity. Nobody, you can't say that, hey, the Lord spread the gospel across the whole world. He put the dew out, on the tender earth.
God.
When you see dew, in the morning,
It touches everywhere.
it's on every piece of grass, every little blade. Okay?
God,
So this is your your judgment.
I want to get a couple of comments off the comment boards. I'm going to go back a little bit, Slakia, after you get that. Yeah, that's what I was saying, after you get that.
Or
Oh,
the
yeah.
second.
Read Jeremiah and then
You want me to read it again?
just 7.
Seven.
Oh, no, you
You already
read
read it.
7.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just go back to the second.
Second.
This, back on 2nd Ezra 9 and 10. What? For such as in the life have received benefits.
Yeah, so you took that you took that CHIP.
Yeah.
You receive the benefits of living this life according to this devil. He played the game, perfectly with the beast system. Was a good citizen, all right, a good slave, all right. Go ahead.
And have not known me. And
Disregarding how that's God.
and they that have
Loathed.
loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet a place of repentance was open unto them, understood not.
You said it was too hard, to follow righteousness, all right? In a world full of wickedness, it's very easy to go off, but you said it wasn't even worth a try.
That's because it's like all their delights is being taken.
Right.
Yeah, I can't eat this, and it goes beyond that.
I ain't got time.
You couldn't even have the faith
I ain't got time. I got to work.
to push that, to take that step in that the right direction. Yeah, and for whatever excuse you got it.
And have not known me, no, so like, but despised it.
Start reading like that.
Read it, Second Ezra 9 and 11, it says, and they that had loathed my law, well, they have yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you hated it, man.
Yeah.
The same must know it after death by pain.
And guess what? When it's your time to come back to the ones of the elect, all right, you're gonna be righteous.
God.
Even the least shall be greater than John the Baptist. All right. And these laws, statutes, and commandments gonna be force fixed through that change.
All right.
No, you still be, shamefaced for a little bit. All right, but eventually that's gonna go away. But you're gonna remember, the wickedness that you did.
God.
All right.
Yeah, Ephesians, and this is from the brother rehearsing a righteous act. Shalom, Yah Bashem Yah Shabrakta, to you brothers out there. Go ahead.
This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
The days are in a time of high wickedness. Let's see what they do at this. Remember last year we had that hit in that helicopter. Look what you got. You still got aircrafts crashing and doing all types of shit. So we'll see what falls out of the sky today, or what event occurs. What goes on in the laws.
Second Esdras 15 and 11.
Okay. Is the evil going You know, that eagle is the pride of an eagle. That's Babylon's mascot. All right. Or is they gonna get smoked like Chiefs?
This is 2 Ezra 15 and 11. It says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand, and stretch out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues, as before, and will destroy all the land thereof."
And so, you know, the Lord gonna bring, you know, crazy judgment on this place.
Crazy questions like
Pull Isaiah 14 and 15.
I can't say half the words. Yeah, it's called serious, but it's broken down. I can't pronounce some of the words. It won't come out correctly.
You know, they have a lot of recalls on food.
Yep.
Got, see the new
Start
strain.
at 14.
Hey, you actually just had
14.
the government come out and say that C19 was lab created. Okay, so whether these devils is pushing it out themselves, it's all the will of the Most High. Pestilence is bad. It comes from natural disasters,
So you get 4 through 6.
earthquakes. It's not just sickness. You know,
Earthquakes in diverse places where you wouldn't expect,
fire. That's a pestilence.
Right.
whether it's natural or
Man-made.
man-made.
Weather machines and the whole 9 yards. He's gonna pull it. No, finish that.
No,
Yeah.
that was number 11.
Yeah.
12, 2 Ezra 15 and 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that the Most High Yahweh shall bring upon it.
Yep.
All the wickedness this damn place is.
The Lord requires with that which is past.
Yep.
One time you gotta pay that bill. You gotta pay that tab, man.
Reward her double according, you know.
Finish her.
And this place is gonna be left in the dust.
God.
Complete desert wasteland. Have it as an Arabian won't pitch tent. You only gonna see dragons and owls. You know.
Desert creatures. There you got it.
It's gonna be left as a memorial of wickedness and what not to do.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 4. And it says, thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
Yeah, because this place is built up. This place is a golden city now. The Lord said He has this place golden chalice in His hand.
Yep.
A cup in His hand.
Verse 5.
He
Yahweh.
can pour out, He get rid of it, do what He want with it at any moment. Put that back in the furnace and reload it. That's why we gotta be true. You're saying you gotta improve on, you getting ready to do. We ain't seen nothing. You've been doing a lot, but we ain't seen nothing.
God.
Verse 5. Isaiah 14:5. Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
And that's that power. Is that power? That staff is a sign of authority.
Verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hindereth.
And that's why everybody, got all these little embassies everywhere. He indoctrinated the whole world. Spread this Western philosophy, strange his mind. Okay?
Drop,
Go ahead. What you say?
dropping into verse 14.
Let him finish. You got anything else to say on that?
Oh yeah, pretty much just turning everybody, spreading his wickedness. You got it.
Isaiah 14 and 14, it says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Yeah, that's Esau's God complex. Okay, and that's why he tries to play like he is the Most High. That's why he wants to tap into certain technology. That's why he wants to have control over your biometrics, so he could turn and and what does it say? The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He wanted to have that control. All right, that's the wickedness of him. He want to be able to shut you off, turn you on, turn your TV off. Turn it back on. You breathing too much. Shut off that CO2 for the climate crisis we got. Oh, you eating too much meat. All right. Now
No more benefits.
yeah, he gonna cut you off from living that American dream, and now it's turning into a what's that word? Not a dictatorship.
Yeah. It's a totalitarian government and all that. As a matter of fact, can you read that again? Read from 13.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 13. It says, For thou hast said in thine
No,
heart.
I'm sorry. Read from
He wants to know.
read from 12.
Even your thoughts. He wants to control your thoughts. That's why the earth, he'll be able to put certain shit into your head.
Right. Hey, they're already doing that with your earbuds and headphones and Bluetooth devices.
AI reading shit. With these
Tar-
algorithms.
Target marketing.
You be talking about some shit. Talking about buying dogs. You got
That's a form of magic and sorcery.
But it goes back to predictive programming and propaganda.
Yep.
All right, that's sorcery right there. Because they're what they say. They used to say like TV is like
Television.
yeah, but brainwashing. They used to say these cartoons is brainwashing kids.
Right.
You see it because these kids act just like the damn cartoon.
Try to do everything that the cartoon does.
And then what do they put on? They push their agendas on these cartoons too.
Yep. Hey, because television, since its inception, really, and especially like the 80s and the 90s, the Safe Key Kids and everything, really became the babysitter.
Yeah, if you go to, if you look who owns Netflix, I believe it goes back to, somebody who created propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
With all these Netflix series and stuff like that, it's always got something going kind of on in the world.
Yeah, their grandfather.
That is what we call the Interceptor. These different series that they have. This brother brings up altered carbon. Where they download that they kind of like see it type thing, and they would transfer their son. See, Esau really wants to control the spirit, but he can't have it. Because they don't have that technology. They're unable to. Most High has something so complex, it's beyond the devil's, imagination. Or it is science. Light years beyond. You got it.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12, and it says, How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? 13, For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High,
I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. 14.
And you know, Lucifer, you know, falling from heaven, and Lucifer just goes into the light bearer.
Done.
All right, having the knowledge.
The enlightened ones.
Right, because Yahushua was a Luciferian.
Right.
Right. The morning
Star. Hey, but we're
day star, but it's just on the right hand side.
Yep.
But we have you know that knowledge as well.
God.
Okay, the enlightened ones really, that time they was the only light bearers, right? When Yahushua took that away, or Yahushua took that away from us, we was in the dark.
Right.
That's where Illuminati come from.
Yep.
Because they know everything.
Right, because they have the
Just in wicked.
they have the information that you're lacking, Jake. All right, that's why you cling unto these orders and these secret councils of these false Luciferians. All right, these false light bearers. All right, right.
They know about prophecy and all that.
God.
They have their prophets and diviners, right? But most times when you take them out, it shows too powerful, through his chosen.
God. Yep.
This is Isaiah 14 and 14. It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. 15, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Yeah, but what's that hell? It's not an eternal pit of fire with a little devil with a pitchfork. Alright? That hell is the grave. Alright? Also being undesirable, undesirable condition, straits. But, that one specifically speaking about the grave, what do these devils have right now? Underground bunkers.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Was that in Revelation? That's 16.
Bring down to the pit.
Yeah.
Matter of fact.
Is it 16?
Might be. Hold on, I'm going. Shit.
Yeah, it's actually 6 and 15.
Oh, it was backwards. That was 16 and 15, or 16 and 6.
Yeah. This is Revelation 6 and 15. And the kings in the earth, of the earth, and the great man, and the rich man, and the chief captains, and the mighty man, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens of the rocks of the mountains.
So how you come from spaceship, the skies, having satellites, to this little state? How did it how did it fall? Now you're hiding in the dens of this earth.
Right.
Back to that basement, right? Return to that cool Caucasian. What's that other term? Trojan?
I can't remember that. I can't remember that. The name.
I think I'm saying it wrong. Pretty much just cave dwellers.
Yeah. Cave dwellers.
Because the Lord said he set up the basis of it to rule over us.
What do they call them?
At the end.
No, I'm sorry. I was thinking Neanderthals.
It's something
Cro-Magnon.
type TROGDE. See what type of fact check myself.
TROGDON?
DE.
Oh, D.
That's not it. It's like
Trogdon family history.
Yeah. Or just see, just having like who is the core of Trogdon? What is Trogdon?
The Trogdon family history.
Trogdon.
It says the Trogdon family name was found in the USA and the UK between 1840 and 1920. The most Trogdon families were found in the USA in 1880. In 1840, there was one Trogdon family living in Indiana. This was 100% of all the recorded Trogdons in the USA.
What is definition of Trogdon?
Yeah.
Definition. It means catchers. Trogdon surname meaning German catch of fish.
It's like
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 46 and 5. It says, to whom will ye liken me and make me equal and compare me that we may be like? It's Isaiah 46 and 5. It says, to whom will ye liken me and make me equal and compare me that we may be like?
Slaki, I had you read this the wrong thing. That was my fault. I mean 47. 47 and 1. Slaki.
47 and 1?
Yeah, 47 and 1.
Isaiah 47 and 1. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne or daughter. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
yeah, so sitting in the dust is time for Babylon. This is speaking about Babylon the Great, to fall out. Alright? Put out. Why wouldn't we call it tender and delicate no more? Is because it's gonna be this place is gonna have war on these streets. Alright? There's going to be a war on U.S. soil, and that ain't never happened before. That's why the war is considered a virgin. Okay? So she did all her dirty work on the outskirts and never brought it back here. Kept business and pleasure separate. This place is well carelessly. Just like everybody comes, for example, in Vegas.
Yeah.
This happens here, Stacy.
Go back to
Wickedness.
my home, we don't speak about what happened in the living room.
Yeah.
Says, take the milestones and grind mill.
Yeah, take the millstone and grind mill. And that's the apostles named their camp.
Great millstone.
Great millstone, grinding. And when you grind a mill, you beat it into dust.
All right, fine powder.
Right? Like that's doing the work and destroying the powerhouse of this captivity.
All right.
Uncover thou locks, make bare the leg, uncover uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. At the break, Isaiah 47 and 2 says, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Making it shown, making it known the wickedness of this place. Alright? And that there shall be a shameful speaking.
Mm-hmm.
In the latter days, as the Apostle Paul said that in these times, that son of perdition be revealed. Alright? We know who the devil of the Bible is. Alright? We know who the wicked of the Bible is. Alright? The same person, but it can't be none other than Esau Edom. Alright? Because everything matches up. And whistleblowers, prophets, and even their damn selves is calling themselves out.
Like you said, a double house divided. Calling
Yeah,
it says,
continue.
thou nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thou shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yahweh is coming back in angelic form. It's true power.
True power.
With his mighty Calvary. His angels. And that heavenly host ain't nothing to be played with. Okay? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Okay, you got legions of chariots with
Slaki, I'm gonna bring up the brother rehearsing righteous acts. Trogland. Trog. Here, pronounce that for me. I can, if you can see it.
Troglodyte.
Yeah.
Okay. A troglodyte is a human cave dweller from the Greek trogol, hole, mouse hole, and dien, go in or dive in.
I couldn't pronounce it. Esau, Edom. All right.
That's what they were known as.
Pull Daniel 12:1.
Troglodyte.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the name. Troglodyte. Troglodyte. Hey, the water. Troglodyte.
Yeah, this is Daniel, the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1, and it says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book."
You got it?
Verse 2.
I was saying, you could break it down.
Oh, so Michael the archangel, he's, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to send Michael the archangel to stand up for the children of Israel, the righteous. Okay? And he's going to, in that time of trouble, like we said, like we've been saying, only the elect, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, even though the elect are going to go through it, but the Lord's going to see to it that his elect are going to make it through this. Okay? He's going to have his angels guiding us, protecting us at all times. Lord willing that we are of the elect, that that we have that hedge of protection, the wall, which is the mark of exemption from judgment.
Done. Colum, go back 47 and drop down to 5. Yeah.
It's Isaiah 47:5. It says, "Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms."
Yep.
No more called the lady of kingdoms. Don't have that authoritative state. He's starting to lose it now. Been told he's starting to crumble because they ain't getting down with everything he's putting in place. By toes, we talk about NATO and EU because America is like they calling the shots over these allied states or countries. This alliance. They really behind. They make and call all the shots. We're gonna do this. Y'all gonna follow.
Right. You see that as Net and Yadanu, all right, has came over, even though that their confederacy, right, called for his arrest. All right. America said, nah, yeah, he's good. He's gonna come over here. We're gonna have a great talk, and it's a beautiful piece of property, right? And then he gets to second the motion, hey, and move on to according to their plans. all right, being those toes, going back into the statue in Daniel, all right? Hey, this queendom is fallen and it's at the bottom, all right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai put the base man on the base of the statue for a reason, all right? So that he could remember that which he is, all right? And ultimately for the fall. Because once again, as we had brought out earlier, brothers had brought out earlier, hey, the foundation, if your foundation is weak, you're not going to be able to stand. All right? And Esau Edom's foundation and his nation and his power is really weak. All right? It's been propped up for a moment and been propped up for a time. All right? But it is ultimately not for them to rule forever, just a time period.
They're not laid on a really solid foundation, man. They lay their foundation on shit.
Right, so they land their foundation on sand. All right, it's not rooted. Okay. Go on. And you're gonna continue on that after Karatazak puts up. You still have it, Syria pulled up. Yep. We'll be there in a second.
Yeah, this is Psalm 73 and 18. It says, surely thou didst set them in slippery places, thou castest them down into destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's the wicked. Esau Edom, man, and the Lord put you, in a slippery slope. He got you, on a well, I think I said this before, but, a mudslide, because he a piece of shit, as the book of Job called him, so the Lord got him in a mudslide.
Yep.
Good.
Like on Isaiah 47 and 6, it says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance, and given them into thy hand. They doesn't show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very Isaiah 47 and 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance. And given them into thy hand.
Yeah, because this was given. All right, the Most High gave, all right, that rulership over. Okay, they ain't taking on. Esau, what he lacks to understand is that he thinks he did it by himself. That pride, got him thinking he did it his damn self.
God.
No, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, Most High rules in the kingdom of men. All right, nobody gets to do anything without the sanctioning of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right.
So anything you're doing is not of you. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is
Directed.
Directed to get the king's heart is
In the hand of the God.
It says, they doesn't show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thou yoke.
Right, and that ultimately is the yoke that we're bearing right now. Hey, is this captivity, this final captivity. All right, this is from all our transgressions. Everything, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is just cleaning up our tab from everything that we have ever done unto him as a nation, as individuals in the nation. All right, this is that final captivity. That's why the elect, Adawana Ratazah, Lord willing, we be those men. All right, the tab is going to be, taken care of, and then the slate is going to be wiped clean through the judgment. All right, the judgment that has to come upon his nation first. He said, judgment starts in my house first. All right, and that's why the 2/3, all right, will come back through the loins of the elect. All right, why? Because the tab has been taken care of. All right, the tab has been paid and made due. See, Yahweh Shai, first and foremost, died for the elect of the nation of Israel. All right? He prayed for the elect of the nation of Israel, not discounting his blood ever. Through his blood, we are all saved that are of the nation of Israel. But in order, all right? And the order that he has set up is that, as you read in the scriptures, as you hear that our head apostles, starting from Apostle Tahar on down, bring it out. All right, all the way to the newest brother teaching sound doctrine and the testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
I had a pretty one.
Con.
Psalms 71:4 says, "Deliver me, O my power, out of the hand of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel men." You know, and that's that cruel men. You know, as Esau, Edom, right? They're unrighteous, man. You know, they don't have no mercy for Israel. All right, they have that perpetual hate that I don't want you to even be born. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we pray to y'all about Shemel Shai deliver us in the times that we in. You know, in Jacob's trouble.
Con. Drop down to Isaiah 47:9.
So Isaiah 47:9, it says, "But these two things shall come to thee in a moment and one day, the loss of children and widowhood. Widowhood. They shall come upon thee, and their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments."
Right. All the enchantments that this devil has done, all the sorcery, all the mayhem, chaos, and disorder that he has caused in the nation of Israel, first and foremost. All right. Making Israel go off, helping them continue to go off. But then as well as what he has done to the earth, the planet. All right. From the air to the worm underneath the dirt. All right. Everything this devil has corrupted and changed its functionality for. Okay. This is the devil that the Bible talks about. All right. Esau, Edom is that nation. He is that man. All right. He is the devil. Okay. You got it.
"For thou hast trust in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath prevented thee."
Perverted.
They think that they just gonna get away with it.
God.
They would, the Most High said we were not equipped.
God.
We will definitely bring it to judgment.
"And thou said," so like, "and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
God. Go ahead.
Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know for whence it riseth and riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly."
Yeah, that's what Esau trying to do. He knows judgment coming for him, but he's trying to, prolong his days as
God.
long as he can. He not, when like if you know you're gonna get an ass whooping,
Yeah.
you might try to just go to sleep on your parents. All right, he know that ass whooping coming, but he just trying to see how many days he can go without getting it.
God.
That's why he going into these really trying to.
This is why he tried to go to Mars.
Yeah. Like, go to Mars, build devise some more mischief to prolong his rulership and keep Israel detached from their power.
God.
That's ultimately what keeps that.
Huh?
Did you want me to pray?
That discipline.
In just a second, I'll get if you got to pray, go.
This is Revelation chapter 16.
Starting from the top, verse 1, it says, "And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, Go your ways, and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. Verse 2, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the charagma of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image.
Yep. Hey, that's a part of all these plagues. All right, because that devil, once again, as we had opened up with, hey, that devil is going to implement that MOTB. All right, and when that is implemented, and if you stand for the devil and stand not for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're on one accord being a part of this man's system, hey, that grievous sore is going to fall upon you. All right? Can't tell you exactly what it is, but it's exactly what it is, hey, because you know those things that cause certain infirmities. The big C. All right? Look it up. Hey, look at what these happens to cell tower techs. All right? After a year of working there, see how their body gets broken down. This is not medical information, and look it up for yourself. Okay? Yep.
Job 21 and 29. It says, "Have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do ye not know their tokens? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath." Okay, so they gonna see that judgment. So they gonna be brought forth. You know, every man, you know, everybody's gonna sit in that seat. All right.
You're gonna continue on that, Kalam, and read down to Salakia. Read down to 14.
Isaiah 47:12, it says, "Stand now with thou enchantments, and with the multitudes of the sorcerers, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth."
So now you gotta stand, you know, and trust in what you have created. Alright? So, you know, the sorceries being pharmaceuticals, the laws, alright? All these false miracles, alright? And everybody who believed on it too. Letting Esau deliver you from the Lord's destruction, from the Lord's judgment.
How? He gonna be running higher than the rocks and cliffs. It says, "If so, be thou shall be able to profit. If so, be thou mayest prevail."
You gotta lay that bed you made.
Yep.
Now you gotta, you're gonna have to own up for it.
Acknowledge your offenses.
You know?
"Thou art wearied in the multitude of the councils. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly
Gnosticators.
I can get it. Prognosticators. Stand up and save thee from thou things that shall come upon thee.
Let them deliver you. You got it. You know?
You had it this whole time.
You equip yourself well. See now, they did it in Egypt.
Yep.
No,
All right. Yeah.
Isaiah 47:14, "Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There should not be a coal to warm it at, nor fire to sit before it."
They like to think that their houses live forever, and time is ticking.
God.
Ain't gonna make it.
Yeah. You got it.
This is Isaiah
chapter 14, verse 21. And it says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Verse 22, for I will rise up against them, saith Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant, and son and nephew, saith Yahweh. 23, I will also make it a possession for the bitter and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the bosom of destruction, saith Yahweh of hosts. 24, Yahweh of hosts hath sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and as I have purposed, so shall it stand.
That's his purpose. What's Esau's purpose? His purpose was to be the wicked. Alright? To afflict the nation of Israel, to be that sword. Alright? And once he's done with you, you have no purpose. Alright?
I'm going to keep reading down on this.
Yeah. You read down to
26.
20. Just read through 27.
Okay.
And it goes back to the potter and the clay.
Come on.
We were meant to be that
Vessel unto dishonor.
Verse Isaiah 14, verse 25, and it says, that I will break the Assyrian in my land, and upon my mountains tread him underfoot. Then shall his yoke depart from off them, and his burden depart from off their shoulders. 26. This is the purpose that is purposed upon the whole earth, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all the nations. 27. For Yahweh of hosts hath purposed, and who shall disannul it? And has his hand stretched out, and shall turn it back.
God. And matter of fact, go ahead and pull up that word Assyrian. All right, just to go and show you what captivity it was, right? Because you can pull it in the blue letter and then the information you pulled up.
Okay.
All right, because that Assyrian, all right, and captivity, being that this captivity is all these queendoms rolled into one, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, Rome 2.0, America. All right. This is that final captivity for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back.
All right, so going to the history of Assyria.
It says, Ashur, the first Assyrian capital, was founded in 2600 BC, but there is no evidence that the city was independent until the collapse of the third dynasty of Ur, when a line of independent kings starting with Puzur Ashur I began ruling the city, centered in the Assyrian heartland in northern Mesopotamia. Assyrian power fluctuated over time. The city underwent several periods of foreign rule or domination before Assyria rose under Ashur-uballit I in the early 14th century BC as the Middle Assyrian Empire. In the Middle and Neo-Assyrian periods, Assyria was one of the two major Mesopotamian kingdoms alongside Babylonia in the south.
Right. So what does that go back to? All right. Hey, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has it throughout all the scriptures, talking about these captivities, talking about these queendoms that are set up. All right. Babylonian queendom. Hey, these what am I trying to say? These indications, these markers in history. All right, to reveal the mystery. Okay. When you understand, hey, that Bible prophecy lines up with secular history as well, hey, you can start understanding that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has already predestinated this aforetime. All right?
No, that just goes to show that every nation has had their time to rule.
Yep.
America's no different.
This is just all his captivities, all these people being on, and these nations being on one accord together. All right, with Esau, Edom at the head.
And showing you that none of them can rule correctly.
Yep.
They don't have the real true way of ruling.
Hey, they're all giving their last, final, best shot. hey, to take out the nation of Israel and for making the name being remembered no more. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, has other plans.
I'm gonna read further down on this. More of the history.
Just a little bit more.
Okay. So as I said earlier, Assyria was one of the two major Mesopotamian kingdoms alongside Babylonia in the south, and at times became the dominant power in the ancient Near East. Assyria was at its strongest in the Neo-Assyrian period, when the Assyrian army was the strongest military power in the world, and the Assyrians ruled the largest empire then yet assembled in the world history, spanning from parts of modern-day Iran in the east to Egypt in the west. The Neo-Assyrian Empire fell in the late 7th century BC, conquered by a coalition of the Babylonians who had lived under Assyrian rule for about a century, and the Medes.
Right, and that all goes back into biblical prophecy. All right, historical evidence. Secular history matches up with biblical history, therefore revealing the mystery. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is just and true in all his ways and all his work. That's why he says, study to show thyself approved. All right? When you understand that these things have to take place and these things already took place, so you can get the whole picture of the story. All right? That's enough on that.
Isaiah 49:1. It says, listen, O allies, unto me, and hearken, ye people from far. Yahweh Shem Yahushai hath called me from the womb. From the bowels of my mother hath he made mention of my name. And he hath made my mouth like a sharp sword, and the shadow of his hand hath hidden. So, and the shadow of his hand hath he hid me, and made me a polished shaft in his
Quiver.
Quiver hath he hid me.
Right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai ultimately has hid his prophets. All right, he has hid his prophets from aforetime to this time now. All right, starting with our head apostle Tahar. And before him, Abba Bivens, waking up to the truth, and pushing this with the men that were under him. All right, as we had entered into Abba Bivens' labor, his work, to our apostle Tahar, labor in his work, and the men that are under him. All right, this is Yahweh Shem Yahushai working this miracle. This miracle is the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that his name may be reigned and salvation may come for his nation, his elect of his nation, his people. All right, Yasharallah. You got it?
And said unto me, thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom I will be glorified.
Right. You got it.
I mean, only Israel can serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
They're the only ones, we are the only ones through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai who can give the glory that he requires. Who can do it right. And for us to do it right is also to have you other nations being in order, chiefly so Yahweh Shem Yahushai can hear his name. You heathens do not have the capacity, all right, the mental, spiritual capacity to be able to praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai by yourself. That's why he set his nation up to be the example, so you follow the things that we are to do in righteousness, so you can receive a blessing, because you bless Israel by being in fucking line, by being in order. Salakia, go ahead.
And then I said, I have labored in vain. I have spent my strength for now, not. And in vain. Yet surely my judgment is with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and my work with the Most High.
Right, because we labor here in vain, in this world, in this place, in vain, for this world. All right? The substance where that this devil so-called thinks he allows us to have, that he gives us, we ultimately know, this is the mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that we are able to receive this.
But that work is meaningless
God.
compared to the work of the Most High.
God. Right?
To fill that fleshly void.
Yep, that's exactly. It's to fill the fleshly void. And to get this, all this is an ass whooping. All right? We are getting our ass whooped. All right? By Yahweh Shem Yahushai, on this side every way, case, and shape and form. All right, so that we can be found an acceptable offering unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Adawan Aratazah, we are those men.
I think Mary said, the vanity of the flesh, or, the daily, just the necessity to keep going.
God. You got it.
And now said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him, through Israel to be gathered. Yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and my power shall be my strength.
Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is our power and our strength. All right? It is that which we need, is that which we have, because he has purposed us to have him. All right? Now we must do the work and continue in the way of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to the best of our ability. Never wavering, never falling. Standing on business, as the young kids say. All right? And give everything to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that we be found faithful and true.
I had a prayer.
Yep.
This is 2 Peter chapter 1. This is 2 Peter chapter 1, starting at verse 19. And it says, we have also a more sure word of prophecy,
Read through 8.
whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn, and the day star arise in your hearts. 20, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation. 21, for the prophecy came not of old time by the will of man, but holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit. So, going back to verse 19, we got a more sure word of prophecy. The scriptures don't lie. And if you've been paying attention, the prophecies have been rolling off the pages, man. With the earthquakes and storms in diverse places, the uproars of the people. And the Bible speaks about this. And we're in those last days where you see more and more going on with the society, and how Trump is turning out to be that cruel Lord, because he's taking away these people's their benefits, their ease of mind. And it also tells you that the scriptures are not of any private interpretation, which means you can't go based off of what you think it means. You have to study. As the brother said, you have to study to show thyself approved. And as the elders have always been saying, you have to go into the definition of the words to see what they're really saying.
Right, etymology.
Yeah, the etymology.
Hey, it's not about what you feel. It's not about your feelings. Fuck your feelings.
Exactly.
All right? It's about what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai word demands and says, and commends you to do.
That's why you have to come into this thing. When you come into this ministry, you have to humble yourself and realize that you don't know anything.
God. Hey, whether you be a teacher or whether you be a listener, a hearer, and a doer of the word. All right? Because you have to listen as well as do. All right? They go hand in hand. Faith without works is dead. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said what? Hey, I will show you my faith by my works. All right? You got it.
Back on Isaiah 49 and 6, it says, and he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldst be my servant to rise up the tribes of Jacob, and to restore the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that they may be my salvation unto the end of the earth. This said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Redeemer of Israel, and his Holy One, to whom man despiseth, to him whom the nation abhorreth, to a servant of rulers. Kings shall see and arise, princes also shall worship, because of Yahweh that is faithful, and the Holy One of Israel, and he shall choose thee.
We're going to show that rulership.
Yep.
If it's up to those captives or oppressors. All right, but he said it's a light thing to take us back, out of it.
Yeah.
Reset us up in that position. All right.
God.
This said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in an acceptable time, have I heard thee, and in a day of salvation have I helped thee. And I will preserve thee, and give thee for a covenant of my people, to establish the earth, to cause to inherit the desolate heritage.
Okay, he said an acceptable time. This is all on Yahweh Shemashah's part.
Con.
And no man knows the hour or the day. But, we hope and pray, and that faith day is coming. It's coming soon. All we have is the signs of prophecy to know that, hey, this thing is almost up.
Con.
Then the glory comes.
All right.
Is that it? Yeah, so Lord willing, this has been an edifying camp. We want to face the east. All honor, glory, and praise.
To Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakar Kadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah. Wow, Shalom.
Shalom.
Trying to get it to turn on. Where are you?
So